Thank you for joining us. Today we have an update on the Bearspaw South Feeder Main repair and impacts to citywide water service. We'll be hearing from General Manager of Infrastructure Services, Michael Thompson, and Director of Capital Priorities and Investment, Francois Bouchard. We'll hear the remarks and then there will be an opportunity to ask questions after. I'll now turn it over to General Manager Michael Thompson.
Good afternoon. Yesterday we came to you with an urgent update about the importance of stopping outdoor water use and taking steps to reduce indoor water use. As of yesterday morning, we have turned off the Bearspaw South Feeder Main and we have a limited supply of water across our city. Crews have now started urgent repairs and we will provide you an update on the progress of the repairs today. Your actions are incredibly important to ensure we are making the most of our limited water supply. I'm pleased to share that we're moving in the right direction. Yesterday, our water use was 497 million litres, down from 533 million litres on Monday. While this is still above our daily target of 450 million litres per day, it's an encouraging sign that people are taking the needed steps to save water. To everyone who has made changes to your routines, I want to sincerely thank you. I also want to thank our neighbours in Airdrie, Strathmore, Chestermere, and Tsuut'ina Nation for doing your part to save water during this time. As we shared yesterday, the stakes are very high. We must complete the urgent repairs to the feeder main now to reduce the risk of a catastrophic break over the winter. We have a short window to complete this work before river flows into the Glenmore Reservoir drop. With the feeder main out of service, our ability to supply water from the Bearspaw Water Treatment Plant is significantly reduced. We are relying heavily on the smaller Glenmore Water Treatment Plant for much of our water. This means we cannot meet normal water demand while the urgent repairs are taking place. And if we consistently exceed our target of 450 million litres per day, we risk running out of water. We've had some questions about whether the rain today makes a difference in the amount of water we can supply, and it does not. The situation we are facing until the end of September is not to do with a water shortage overall in our rivers, but with our ability to get water from our water treatment plants and through the distribution system to your taps. I know it's the end of summer, and many of you may be returning to town and getting ready for back to school and a change in routine. If you haven't yet made changes to your water use, I ask that you take action starting today. Specifically, here's what we're asking. Stage 4 outdoor water restrictions are now in place. This means you cannot use city water outdoors. Instead, water your gardens and plants from rain barrels or other sources. Plants will be grateful for the rain today, and it's also an excellent opportunity to collect water from your downspouts and in containers to use throughout the next few weeks. You may have irrigation systems set on automatic timers to water your lawn. Please check to make sure they're turned off now. Indoors, we're asking you to focus on taking 3 actions that make the biggest difference to household water use. Limit showers to 3 minutes or less. Shortening a shower from 5 minutes to 3 minutes can quickly add up to significant water savings. Even better is switching to once every 2 days rather than daily showers. Run laundry and dishwashers only when full. Washing machines are one of the biggest users of water inside your home. In addition to running full loads, please reduce the number of loads you do each week by prioritizing the clothes you need to get through the week. And flush toilets only when necessary. Every time you skip a flush, you save 6 litres of water. This adds up. If everyone skips 1 flush a day, it adds up to 8.4 million litres of water, the equivalent of 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. You can also collect your shower water to flush the toilet. We have information on all of this, as well as additional water saving suggestions on calgary.ca/save water. Again, thank you to everyone who's taking action to help us get through this situation. We are encouraged by the reduced water use we saw yesterday. We need to see another drop in usage today, and we need to keep that use low until these urgent repairs are completed. I'll now turn things over to Francois Bouchard to talk about our progress on these urgent repairs.
Thank you, GM Thompson. I'm happy to report that we're continuing to make progress on construction. Yesterday, we shut down the feeder main and started to drain it. We're continuing this process and expect it to be done sometime today. On 33rd Avenue, we have now exposed 3 sections of pipe at 2 repair sites. Excavation is underway right now at Shoaldice Park. This excavation is continuing today. The rain is not causing any delays. As pipe segments are exposed, crews are confirming the condition of the pipe and the suitability of our repair method. We do have contingency plans if a different repair method is required. Once confirmed, crews are preparing the pipes to be encased in reinforced steel and concrete. Our focus this week and next week is on the work along 33rd Avenue Northwest and the repair site in Shoaldice Park. Additional pipe segments will be exposed for repair through the week. We have started our outreach to businesses and area residents along 16th Avenue today, and this work will continue in the upcoming days. I can confirm that the westbound lane on 16th Avenue Northwest at 43rd Street Northwest that was previously closed has now been reopened as of noon today. Next week, the required urgent repairs on 16th Avenue will begin, and more details on the construction plans for 16th Avenue will be shared later this week. Again, I want to thank everyone for your support in reducing water use. It will continue to be critically important that we do all our part through September while the feeder main is out of service and the repairs are completed. We are hopeful that tomorrow's water use numbers will drop again thanks to your efforts. We will continue to monitor our water usage levels and system performance and know that we are working 24/7 to complete the repairs as quickly as we can, always while keeping the safety of our workers and the public at the forefront of our work. I'll now turn it over to Jamie to field questions.
Questions? Yeah,
Just in terms of the water usage going down, does the city have a way to determine how much of that is residential or commercial or indoor-outdoor water usage going down?
So in terms of being able to distinguish between water uses, when you look at the total, we can, if we're not meeting our target, we can infer that an amount of the water that's still being used above the target that we've indicated is likely outdoor water use. But beyond that, it's very difficult for us to be able to separate the water uses between indoor and outdoor water use.
Any other questions?
You mentioned about Strathmore, Airdrie, those places also needing to curb their water use. What are we doing to, I guess, ensure that? Do you work with the other municipalities? Is there an enforcement mechanism?
So in terms of the work that we do with the other municipalities, we're in constant contact. We're in daily contacts with them in terms of how they're working towards getting their businesses and residents to reduce their water consumption. And I have to say that the response from our regional customers has been very good. But underlying the work that we're doing daily with them, I want to reassure all Calgarians that the master servicing agreement that we have with each of our regional customers ensures that they have to do the same reductions as we do within Calgary.
Any follow-up questions? All right, we will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. at the Water Center.